best way to spend a summer day, float trip, baseball game, concert, cookout.
Definitely not a float trip.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, float trips are the shit.
No, that shit
Why do
sucks.
you hate float trips?
Can we
It's like-
combine things? Sorry, no.
Sure.
You guys go ahead. You guys go ahead.
No,
Sorry,
you have excitement.
I like you got a cookout. I think you got an East St. Louis cookout on the bottom.
Hey. To be fair, I just typed in.
What 3 rappers are those? Is that the City Girls and the one Migo that's left? What barbecues are you going to, Eric? Shut the fuck up.
First of all, I picked the picture of the barbecue that I would most want to go to, and I know for a fact every single person in this room wants to be invited to the cookout.
I've been to the cookout.
Yeah, this is a white thing. It's like it's a white thing where you're like,
it's fine.
You want to be
Yeah,
accepted.
it's fun.
You really want to be accepted.
I think it's weird that they have spaghetti. My friend
It's
Sean always
so
has
much
spaghetti.
more
and
fun.
I'm
It's a
like,
side.
That's not.
It counts as a side.
That's not a barbecue food.
That's not a barbecue food. But also
He
look
also
at that
puts
picture.
V8 juice in his spaghetti.
There's ribs, there's chicken breasts, there's pork steaks, there's everything on that grill. You go to a white barbecue
Can't even see
and
that
it's
picture.
hamburgers and
How
hot
can
dogs.
you see
and
meat from that far? What are your eyes
first
dialed
of all,
in at?
I'm the closest. Also,
Okay.
I do have
Bro's got
really good
meat
eyesight.
vision.
He's got meat
Bro,
vision.
bro got meat on the brain all the time.
I'm like a hawk, but I just zoom in on like
Hawk
smoked
too.
pork.
Bro can't stop finding the schmeat. Bro's got schmeat vision.
Schmeat vision.
Uh,
Schmeat seeking vision.
We did go to the fucking like an amateur league baseball game is really fun. We went to one for the Round Rock Express. They're like the amateur league in Austin, and they have like $2 tacos and $2 beers and stuff like that. So like that's pretty fun. That's a chill way. But that's during the day, no. But like nighttime, yeah. Summer day, best way to spend a summer day inside your house. Don't leave.
Yeah,
Stay
air
in the
conditioning.
dark. Yeah, close all the curtains. Don't get any sunlight. And then once the sun goes down, then you go outside.
It's
I should have known better than to ask
Comedians.
this group.
Yeah.
no,
It's so funny because I asked Will O'Donnell this, and he was like, "Go for a run, and then wash my car, then do a little yard work." Like, he was so motivated and like dad mode,
He washes his car every day. No, I would say swimming pool / barbecue.
Yeah, that's good.
That's I
That's
love
why.
doing
That's
that.
why I would put float trip and barbecue together because you just float all day. You get drunk, you get hammered, then you get out and you.
Yeah,
Oh, you
yeah.
bring a float with a cooler with food in it.
Right. You bring sandwiches.
No,
you bring
that's-
sandwiches.
That's for during the day.
You bring
yeah,
little
yeah,
sandwiches.
Yeah, little cold cuts.
We
You know,
also
little.
used to go to a buffet after a float trip. We'd go buffet. That was our family.
That's crazy. You're just a bunch of sun poisoned people
Dude,
walking
I
in.
burned
Kids,
so
get out of the
bad.
water. We're going to Golden Corral. Get up here.
We got the squirrel buffet down at the hood.
How many squirrel power does it take to start this van?
My float is 1 squirrel power.
Man, yeah, we did have one of those bad, trashy white family vans. And, like, the upholstery was falling down in it. Like,
Hell
it had
yeah.
red velvet upholstery. And I was a little kid.
Like
and
the
we,
cake.
Yeah, that's what I was
like
thinking.
cake. We have all our
Everything
interiors like
reminds me of
cake.
cake. Everything is cake to me.
Is it cake?
Yeah, dude,
Is
that
it
show,
cake?
every episode of Is It Cake, I'd be like, God, I hope so.
All right, which endangered animal do you think would taste the best?
That's funny. That's funny,
Good
Panda.
question. I don't know. I don't know why butterflies are on there. Are monarch butterflies endangered?
Though, just so you know, that could in fact be a viceroy butterfly because monarch and viceroy butterflies look very similar, and I can't tell the difference. And the only reason that I remember that is because I learned about those right as Star Wars came out, and they were viceroys in Star Wars, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. So somehow that's solidified. But anyway,
you made it. You get it. You made it dorkier and dorkier. The
No,
further
no.
it went on.
This is what
First
was on.
you
I
distinguish.
Googled-
You explained
No.
to distinguish between 2 butterflies, and then it somehow related to Star Wars. You fucking dork.
I can't help it. That's how you remember. Sometimes you just remember things in a weird way, and you're like, "Why did that stick?"
Is that a sea turtle? Like a giant?
That is a leatherback turtle.
Leatherback sea
They're the
turtle.
ones that are like 7 feet long.
I don't think you can call them that anymore.
Turtle slurs with Andrew
Told you
Gaffigan.
we were getting to the best.
Yeah. We're working our way there.
And what is this blob of blue in the corner? This just looks
Those
like
are tuna or some type of fish,
Tuna.
because apparently all the seas are empty now because we've been overfishing.
I tell you what, tuna is not endangered. I've had plenty, and I got some in my cabinet right
Yeah,
now.
I don't think it is tuna. I think it's just some type of
Tastes
weird
pretty
fish.
good. What is that thing in the down there?
That is a tapir, which is, imagine like a large pig and an elephant had a baby. They kind of have like a snout.
Sorry, I just
Why did
looked
I
at
know
Bree.
you
That shit, I saw it out of the corner of my eye.
Fuck
I
you,
hope you
dude.
cut
Dude,
that.
what if he goes, so imagine if me and Bree had a baby.
Am I the pig or the elephant?
You guys can decide. I'll let you guys talk. It's in the air.
Diplomatic answer.
Elephants remember.
I've had I've had turtle before.
Yeah, it's not bad.
The
That
soup.
tracks.
I've had soup. I've had turtle soup. So probably that one would be pretty good, I would imagine. I don't know about bears. I don't know if bears would be any good.
I won't eat a bear. I love bears.
Not
They
that
love you, Andrew.
yeah. I was saying we love you too, Andrew.
I've been on a big poultry kick lately, so I think I want to go bald eagle.
Are they
Dude,
endangered? I don't think they're endangered anymore.
They
Do
are.
they take
I
them
think
off?
they're protected.
They're
at least.
protected though. If you kill one, you go to jail for life. Do you know how much bald eagle eggs are right now, man? It's insane. No, I would go penguin, probably rotisserie penguin. If I had my way of cooking it, you know,
I just now
put it in one of
see-
those little plastic bags from Walmart.
I feel like
with the
mostly
handle.
blubber. Is it would it mostly
Penguins?
be like fatties?
Yeah.
and
No,
stuff?
no.
No, they're
Walrus
lean.
maybe,
They're
but
lean.
they're lean. They've got dense feathers. I think that's what. Those are like puffins too. Those aren't like the emperor penguins in Antarctica.
I don't know. I mean, there's like other ones that are like stuff that's not endangered that I don't even think I would probably not even try.
Really?
Yeah, that foie gras stuff seems pretty scary.
Oh,
That
duck
seems-
lips.
it seems a little-
Yeah, I won't
Is it?
eat.
Yeah. What is
Seems
that?
pretty
Like a
fucked
pigeon
up.
they drown in wine or something and then serve it to you?
I think they like force feed it shit until
Hell
it
yeah.
dies. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know,
it's got
it
fatty
seems-
duck liver.
It seems pretty dark.
Crazy.
Hell yeah.
I would not eat a gorilla that feels like they're too close.
Yeah. I would be skeptical. Anybody who's like, "Hey, man, I'm gonna go eat gorilla," I'd be like, "I'm gonna keep an eye on you."
Veal is pretty dark. Veal's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, isn't that where they just like cage up a baby cow for
Yeah.
like weeks and
Yeah,
then?
yeah. Yeah, South Park had that great episode about
Yeah,
it.
but it's really good though.
Yeah, but like
It is really good.
I mean, you could cut it with a spoon. It's delicious. I don't know. I might try walrus. Do a little pork belly walrus. You know?
I just don't know if it would
No?
taste good.
Oh, I bet you can make any of these things taste good if you tried hard.
So, like,
enough.
do you have to eat it, or could you just lick something?
No,
Because it's tasting.
4
Right.
ounce serving.
Okay, yeah, that's a good measurement.
4 ounce serving.
Yeah, because if you choose butterfly, that means
That's a
200
lot.
butterflies.
That's a lot of
Yeah.
butterflies.
You know,
Sucks.
but if
And now they're gone.
What if they crisp up nice though? Like
I was
some
about to
potato
say,
chips?
I don't
I've
think
had, like,
that's a
crickets
terrible
and stuff.
choice if you pick butterfly because, and I've said this before, that you would just mindlessly eat. You know what I mean? You would destroy an ecosystem during a commercial break.
Yeah,
A
like
lot of
popcorn.
because they're
Yeah.
like popcorn, Cheetos, whatever. You just sit there and just like during the game, it's halftime, and you're like, oh shit, I just went through like, I don't know, 200 butterflies.
It's probably good for you, though. They're probably low cal.
Probably protein.
Probably protein.
Have
probably
you ever
low
had like
cal.
barbecued crickets or tarantulas or anything? Those are pretty good.
I
Sour
don't
cream and
like
onion?
it. I don't like them making me like, what if America ate like Indians? I don't want to do it.
Fuck curry.
You never had gorilla masala, dude? It's pretty dope.
We love eating the gorilla brains. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Jones.
Gorilla Masala would have been a great wrestler.
Gorilla masala.
Yeah, dude. That guy was
would watch
tough.
I thought you were gonna say band name, but I think, yeah. Best way to tell if somebody's a bad person.
They're fucking Republican, dude. You fucking support Donald Trump, you
They
piece
drink
of shit.
Starbucks.
Yeah, you fucking support Israel, you motherfucker.
Oh my gosh, I'll never forget that as long as I live. Like I just walked up to Helium and I had a Starbucks cup in my hand, and you would have thought that I was holding like a dead baby or something. The way people reacted.
Yeah, a couple of Israelis are holding some dead babies too.
Best way to tell if someone is a bad person. I don't know. Ask what religion they are.
Okay.
If it's anything other than Christian, they're a bad
if it's anything other
person.
than Catholicism, then get out of here.
I see you got the shopping cart thing. That's a debate, right?
That drives me absolutely
debates the
insane.
shopping cart.
I would look. I would, if I saw a pregnant lady drinking, I would be like, because some doctors say you can have a little bit of alcohol when you're pregnant. So I wouldn't immediately rush to judgment. But if I see you throwing trash out your window or just leaving your shopping cart in the middle of a parking lot, I will immediately.
Wait, you say you would rather somebody drink while they're pregnant than to leave their shopping cart somewhere?
Hey, do you know how many women?
It doesn't
You know how
affect
many?
him.
You know how many women I've had on this podcast and asked this question to, and they've told me that I need to take that picture off because they drank while they were pregnant.
Yeah, I got a couple ideas who might.
It was me.
No,
it was Bree's mom, and
yeah, I
No,
don't
she
know.
smokes cigs.
Damn.
The cigs is I've met babies who were
That's
smoked
why I've got the
with.
cleft
Sig
lip.
babies. Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so
Cleft
cool.
lip can be caused by cigarette smoke, yeah.
Oh, my niece is beautiful, so I don't know. She's
Lucky
fine.
for her.
Was she smoking lights?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, my mom does smoke little cigars.
It was menthols, actually. You know what's crazy is that the guys in the military that smoked menthol cigarettes were the fastest runners. Yeah, and they it doesn't make any sense.
Wow.
at
I
all.
wonder what the correlation is.
No.
Well. You know, there's a reason why.
No.
Did they also
No.
frequent a Popeyes chicken?
What the fuck?
No.
Andrew, what
No.
the fuck, dude?
The doctors did say they had extra muscles in their legs, but other than that, no. And the people, and it was not just the dark green Marines, okay? It was of all races. The people that did smoke the menthol cigarettes, though, white, Guamish, black, Hispanic.
Guamish.
Yeah, my roommate was from Guam, and so we would tell him he was Guamish. But, they were all the fastest dudes.
It's that antifreeze they put in there, man.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. It keeps your lungs from getting too hot. You know what I mean?
The littering's fine.
No.
Yeah,
No.
littering's fine.
No.
Yeah, littering's
The
fine.
only thing that
Prisoners need a job. They need something. You know, we gotta community service needs to exist for a reason. You're just keeping people employed at that point. You're upholding the justice system.
That's why you litter is to uphold the justice system.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I go, hey man, we gotta have punishments, okay?
He's trying to employ my father.
We need we need consequences
appreciate
for
that.
those con men out there.
Do you think of a good product? What's the best product slogan?
Let me sit on it.
That's a great great
Andrew's.
slogan.
Andrew Gaffigan, let me sit on
Let
it.
me sit on it. No, I used to love the Pine Sol one.
That's the power of Pine Sol, baby.
Yeah,
Because you have to say it like that.
Yeah, you have to say it, and it's fun if you fart in the car and then lock the windows, and everybody's reacting to it. You can turn around and be like, "That's the power of Pine Sol, baby."
What a
That's
horrid thing to do to people.
I do it to my kids.
Yeah, that's such a dad thing to do.
Yeah.
That's a dad move.
I
It
want to
is-
add
makes
that to
me
the
happy.
last question.
Best way to tell you're a bad person. You.
Hotbox your children.
I don't know. There was one. What was it? I think it was Levi Strauss, the jean company, and it said, "When there's work to be done." I was like, "That's a pretty good one."
Who has I put that shit on everything?
Frank's
Frank's.
Red Hot.
That's a great slogan.
That's a good
That's
one.
good.
That is a good one.
Yeah, they kind of had the like we cuss as a part of our marketing because that shows that like we're cool before everybody else is
edgy,
doing it.
yeah.
They were doing that before like girls at Target had like those cups that were like I'm a bad bitch or whatever, you know, or like those like clothing stores that are like, you know, they're like I'm a fucking boss, you know.
Yeah, girl boss bitch.
Yeah. What is the other one? Like there's that book like about how to not give a fuck or whatever.
The subtle art of not giving a
yeah,
of
I
course
bet you've read it.
Of course, all the comics in here have read it. Yeah,
I haven't. I don't think I read it.
It's literally terrible advice.
It pretty
so
is.
bad.
It really is.
I read that book and
It
I'm
really
like,
is.
so I have been doing everything correct.
That's so funny when you read a self-help book and you're like, no, they're the problem.
Yeah, I'm perfect.
Fine. Yeah.
I've
got it figured out.
Yeah, that lady at the open mic was an ugly dog bitch.
I think I've seen her a couple times since you left.
I have too. She doesn't recognize me.
Yeah, that was so funny that she got you banned from Stan's, and then like a month later was at Smash'em's Burgers, and the whole time you were on stage, she was like, you could just tell she's like, how do I know?
I know this
him?
guy. What did you call her?
A Tara Reid if she was a dog. I said you look like an ugly dog.
You mean like a terrier Reed?
That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, no, it was
then you got
nothing that
banned?
crazy.
Sam's not
yeah.
here.
Terrier dog is funny.
Terrier Reed.
Yeah, terrier. Reed.
I think the part that really made her mad was it was like half an hour later, and she came up to me and she's like, "You can apologize now," and I was like, "Who are you?" And then she was like, "Really?" And I was like, "Oh, you're that lady? Oh no!" And I just stared at her. And then she went and told the owner that she was gonna kill herself. Like, fucking dumb
God.
bitch. And she was ugly too. She was like, "Fuck ugly." I don't talk to pretty women like that.
I don't talk to people with value like that.
what the fuck?
I would never say that to a 6 or above.
That's a great slogan. No,
Yeah, product, the Andrew Gaffigan product slogan.
I would
Don't
never
talk
say
to-
that. to
Never
6
say
or
that to
above.
someone.
Dude, I've been walking around for like 4 months like, why can't I get a job? And then I add to my story just me saying all of this and just a link to it.
Best on-screen death?
Dude, we were talking about this last night because we were watching The Longest Yard. Whenever they kill fucking Chris Rock in The Longest Yard,
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Dude,
insane.
that was fucked up, man.
That's insane.
That shit was
I don't know if
fucked
you've
up.
if you've ever seen the original Longest Yard. The way that character that Chris Rock plays in that movie is he goes
He
to turn
hits-
on his light
Right.
and it explodes.
Yeah.
And then they lock his door and he like bursts into flames
Right,
or whatever.
right, and they tease that in
They-
the movie.
yeah.
You
Yep.
think it's gonna do it the same way, and
Yep.
then it just turns on, but then he hits the radio.
And then he hits the radio. Yeah.
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 They knew he couldn't resist turning up the volume.
I got two.
No? No?
Yeah, I laughed. That's
All right,
funny.
okay,
Yeah, I
all right.
laughed. That's
Bree
good.
looked at me like,
No, it's funny.
every time I say something, she just looks at, she gives me the editor face of like, do
No,
you know how
no.
many times I'm going to have to cut around this?
Yeah, I
I'm
have
not
some
gonna cut
notes
around
for
it.
you after this.
Yeah, some notes.
I
Some
got
heavy breathing.
the end of Air Force One and the end of Die Hard.
The end of Air Force. Who dies at the end? The bad
The
guy?
German terror. He goes, "Get off my plane," and he fucking wraps a cord around his neck and kicks him out of the hatch.
Oh, that's right.
It's fucking
yeah.
sick.
And then there's a Secret Service agent that's a traitor, and he's like in the doorway, and he's like, no! And then the plane goes in the water.
Yeah,
That one's pretty cool, too.
it's awesome.
I do like, I like the end of The Patriot or whatever, where Mel Gibson is, there's like that British officer or whatever, and he's like, my sons were better men. And then he like stabs a bayonet in the throat.
Whoa.
That's always cool. As a dad, anytime a dad gets revenge, that's dope to me.
That gets me
One for
hyped.
all of us.
That gets me hyped.
There's
too.
a better murder scene in that where it's the dude who just gets his head taken off by a cannonball.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
It's sick,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Let's pull that up.
I mean, just like one of my favorite kills on screen was from Jason X, which is like the Jason from Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
He's so evil they gotta like freeze his body and put him on a spaceship. It's like 1,000 years in the future, and he gets unthawed. And he fucking he finds
Unthawed.
he gets thawed. He gets thawed. Okay, he gets
think you're a thought.
he gets unfrozen. He gets thawed out. They put him in the fridge because mom said, "Hey, I'm going to be home. Make sure you pull Jason out of the freezer." And so Jason's in the sink with the cold water
Cold
running.
water, I was about
over.
to say, yeah.
And then so he's back, and there's like a sink filled with liquid nitrogen. and he fucking takes this lady's head and drowns her in liquid nitrogen until her face freezes, and then pulls her head back out and then smashes her frozen face on the table next to the
Mortal
sink.
Kombat style?
Dude, shit was sick.
That's sick as fuck.
All
Great
because
on-screen death.
because teenagers were having sex and let him drown as a baby. That's so insane that that's his origin story, and then he's in space just smashing an astronaut to death.
He's doing it for mama.
What'd you guys think of Katy Perry kissing the ground when she came back from an 11-minute space ride?
Shut up, bitch.
That's really funny. I thought was that Elon stuff that did that?
No.
I think
No.
Jeff Bezos finances that stuff.
Oh, it's Jeff Bezos stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Nice.
he's the good CEO at the moment. He's the good billionaire, remember? Elon's the bad billionaire.
It's actually Mark Zuckerberg right now.
In 6 months, it'll all flip again.
No, the Elon did go save all those people from space, but because they were like trapped. They're like trapped in space for a really long time.
That'd be
8
funny.
months.
Elon gets up there and he's like, "What's your name?" And he's like, "Goldstein," and they just back up the shuttle and go back to. He's like, "No."
No, that does suck. If you land down on Earth and like one of the first people you have to talk to is Elon Musk, like that. Fuck, that's a bummer, dude. That sucks.
Yeah.
Fucking aliens got
He's
us.
making fun of the notes you took. Like he's roasting you because he's just. You didn't even calculate the gravitational pull of the sun. Like it's like what? No, we were starving.
Did you watch the Little Dinosaur?
Yeah.
The-
when the dad dies?
When the dad dies in the
The
Little
Little
Dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
Or the good dinosaur.
The good
Dinosaur, the
that
Pixar
one.
one. Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Pixar
Yeah.
one. Oh, whenever the wife dies in I
Up.
guess that's not on screen, but
And
yeah.
Up.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
kind of implied that she dies in Up.
I like
That was
I
pretty
cried.
sad.
I
It's
took a
implied.
girl on a date to that movie and I cried, and then that ruined everything. It was the first 10 minutes of
Eric
the movie.
never
too.
got it up.
Yeah, dude, crying 10 minutes into the date is
Because I was just sitting there like, at a Pixar movie, just like, dude, it's so sad. It's so
Yeah.
sad.
It's sad.
And luckily, she was on this side, and the tear came out this eye, so I could kind of like turn a little bit and then like try to. But I guess I was like, I did one of those, and she was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine. What? What's up? What's up?" Yeah.
Dude, me and Ben, we had to kill a day one time, so we watched Interstellar in IMAX when they re-released it, and like 4 times during the movie, we look over at each other just crying, and we like have a little moment, and we go back to the movie.
So I don't know if I want to tell this story or not, but I took edibles one day because when my kids were home from school, it was summertime, and I was like, I'm gonna be a dad all day today. I need to help if I'm in a little bit better mood. And then they were like, "Hey, let's go see a movie," and I was like, "Yeah, this will be fun." And then we went to see Inside Out 2. Where it's all about getting in touch with your emotions, and like Riley has this panic attack where she's like, "I'm not a good person," like that. And I was crying so hard that a little girl, not with us at all, like leaned over and just goes like, "Are you okay?" And I had a hoodie, and I just took my hoodie and just pulled it over my face. Literally, what the embarrassment emotion does on screen is just like this giant pink blob that pulls a hoodie over its face and cries. And I was just like, I am a good person. I am. I was like, I just make mistakes sometimes. Yeah.
Damn, that's a good one. Fuck.
I like the end of Edward Scissorhands, because I don't know if you guys know how that movie ends, but
I forget.
they run back to the mansion, and his like love interest, they're in high school still. So her boyfriend, he like hits her. He's like a piece of shit. But Edward Scissorhands murders him in cold blood, and like it's like, oh, we should be happy that he just murdered an 18-year-old kid. That's a fun on-screen death.
Let's do it.
Edward Scissorhands is so much better as a lesbian porn.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Nice, dude.
I never watched it in that context.
Dude, if I could scissor hands, I would not be doing comedy.
Oh,
Yeah.
My fingers don't do that.
Just blur all that out. Just, like it's and be like, I didn't know you guys were Japanese.
I like Quicksilver's death in Age of Ultron. I mean, I
Yeah.
don't like it.
Yeah.
It was sad.
Man, there were so many in
honorable.
Schindler's List. It's hard to choose.
If only any of them were real.
It's Andrew's favorite fiction movie.
He's like, dude, he comes out and he goes, dude, could you imagine if that happened? That would be so fucked up.
Yeah. Do you know those Jew women, they have powers, you know? That's my favorite scene in that entire movie is the dude that played Voldemort, whatever his name, Ralph Fiennes. He's trying to explain why Oscar Schindler kissed a Jewish woman, and he's trying to explain it to someone in like the Gestapo because they want to arrest him, and he's like, well, you know, Jews, they have powers. You know that, right? They warp the mind. He loves women. That's it. He just loves them so much, you know? It's so funny.
I guess, like, have you seen Jewish women? Dude, and the dude in front of me in the security line today was like a Hasidic Jew who like could not have been older than me. And we started talking, and he was like, where are you going? And I told him, it was like St. Louis. And he was like, I'm going to Fort Lauderdale. And I'm like, I don't know what your business is there. He was dressed like a fucking pilgrim.
Did you ask him?
No, it's rude to ask.
Say, what are you doing? Where are you going?
Fort Lauderdale, probably like a party.
Yeah,
it's probably a climate control retreat or something.
Yeah,
like
he's
that.
probably like opening a bank up or something.
Are you sure he was Jewish?
Dude, he was Hasidic Jewed out.
I could see you also getting confusing Jews and Amish people.
So
I could totally see you being like,
so
you're like, no, dude,
funny.
he was Jewish. He had like a buckle on his hat and shit.
He's
You're
a
like,
Mennonite. Like, he's not even.
I'm at a farmer's market protesting for Gaza.
He's wearing a cross.
I'm like, leave them alone.
You saw Dane as Amish this whole time.
Dane.
Dude.
All right, hold on. I'm going to skip to one that I know Ronaldo will like.
Fuck the rest of us. Nah.
Well, you guys.
No. I'm just messing with you.
The best podcast host
Wait,
of
can
a
you
podcast
do one
you're
more
currently
before
on.
that so I can go pee real quick? Can I go pee first? Can
Dude,
I go pee
I
real
gotta
quick?
pee too.
No.
Let's
No,
pee
No, you
together.
can't. No, you can't pee
I'm
together.
worried.
No,
I'm worried we're losing the camera. Like this, the wide shot over there. I think the camera's about to die.
Okay.
I don't know. I can't see. Best professional wrestler intro.
Owen Hart, whenever he was the Blue Blazer, and he was supposed to fly into the arena, and the cable broke, and he died. Probably one of the best intros of all time. And then they still did the rest of the pay-per-view afterwards. they all wrestled on the blood-stained mattress of their dead friend, just fucking ate shit and died on. That one's pretty good. Rey Mysterio's old school entrance, whenever they do the "Who's that jumping out the sky?" and then he would fucking jump up from under the stage, and then the pyro would go off. That shit was badass.
Best outro, Chris Benoit. Never been another him.
The best way to leave. Best way to leave. I don't know.
Wasn't
like,
he the one? No, that was Junior Seau. I was about to say, wasn't he the guy that shot himself in the chest so people could study his brain?
That's NFL.
Yeah,
That was
that's a
Junior
football
Seau.
player.
Yeah. That was pretty good too, though.
I mean, watching old, like if you watch old Shawn Michaels ones, whenever he was still like the man and he wore all the frills and fucking he's like sparkling with the cameras are a little shitty, so like all the frills are, you get all the like the lens flares, you know, from the cameras and shit like that. That always looked really cool.
It's called Boga.
Triple H's entrances were always pretty fucking sick. Batista had great pyro. Fuck, dude, I don't know.
I never watched wrestling growing up, but I know that when the breaking glass sound comes on, I know that people lose their minds.
Yeah. There's a really good one where there's like they're having a full chaos brawl out in the middle of the ring, and it can't get any more crazy, and then you just hear like the glass shatters and just like the hugest pop. Like everybody stands on their feet and is fucking losing their shit.
Do you remember what I said the last time we talked about
Carlito, right, with the apple?
Well, you know, but I was also talking about the glass shattering. Is I was like, that'd be funny at like a Jewish wedding.
Yeah,
Glass shatters and Stone Cold just shows up.
because they have to
Just
smash
starts beating the shit out of everybody, just stuns the whole wedding party.
takes the bride.
But no, also, if you know wrestling, the last time me and Eric did this, I brought up Carlito. Do you know Carlito's entrance? We just used to do that to my dad.
Yeah.
He hated Carlito so much.
I spit in the face of people who don't want to be cool. And then you start playing the little conga shit, dude.
Oh, we didn't play that. We didn't go that far.
She did the apple,
We
though,
did the
right?
apple.
You guys would spit the apple at your father?
We would, yeah.
You guys
apple,
would
and then
take
we
a bite
throw
of
the apple, yeah.
Yeah.
He
That's
hated it so much, he
crazy.
just hated Carlito, super racist guy.
Yeah,
Like that,
okay,
but yeah,
okay.
hated Carlito.
Dude,
That's so funny because I asked her, I was like, "Would you just like, how did you just threw an apple at your father?" And she was like, "I didn't do it too much. I leave too distinctive a bite on an apple."
Give me biting some of the apple.
the,
Yeah.
foren- the forensics would be easy on that one, dude.
Yeah.
I gotta worry about what I'm biting when I'm murdering.
The forensics. That's
Yeah,
so
they would
good.
have to find the teeth implants, dude.
I did a show with, you remember Bryce Evans?
Yeah.
I did a show with him at Hangar 9 in Carbondale one
oh
time.
yeah,
And they asked
one
for
of
his
the worst shows I've ever done in my life.
One of the best nights
I
of
was
my
there
life.
for that show you did.
Yeah.
And
Were we
yeah.
on that one together?
No, I
No,
did it a
It
different
was
day.
you
Okay.
and Aaron Porter,
Yeah.
and I wasn't even on that show, but
Yeah.
I had done another show, and I drove over because it was like 30 minutes away, and I was like, well, whatever, I'll just go hang. But Bryce Evans and I were on a show there. They asked him what he wanted his intro song to be, so he picked Stone Cold Steve Austin's song
Yeah.
and went up there with 2 root beers because he doesn't drink, smashed them over his head and drained them. And I was like, he told me he was going to do it, and I was like, don't do that. Like, don't do that. The venue's going to get pissed. They're going to be so mad. If you spill soda, there's like musical equipment,
Oh,
and
yeah.
cords and stuff. I was like,
Yeah.
don't do it, don't do it. And he's like, I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to do it. They play the music. He goes up, smashes them, drains the root beers, and chucks them. And the place went fucking nuts.
Nice.
The people behind the bar were like, yeah, yeah. Like all the employees were like, this guy's awesome. Like that. And I was like, where am I?
You're deep into a party college.
Yeah.
Like that's one of the biggest party colleges
Yeah.
in the country.
I thought for sure
Yeah.
they were going to like kick him out or
Yeah.
like just stop the show or whatever. They
Yeah.
were like, they were disappointed that other people didn't do wrestling intros.
Yeah, wrestling's better. Sandman, one of the greatest entrances of all time.
Was it Enter Sandman?
Well, that's his that was
They
his
wrote
theme
it for
song.
him.
Yeah, they wrote. Yeah, Metallica wrote it just for him.
20 years
Yeah,
ahead.
20 years ahead.
Dudes at the
All
EC
time. No, that's Don't Fear the Reaper.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Down, 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 down.
okay.
Dude, he comes in fucking from the balcony up on the second floor through the entrance through the audience. He has a kendo stick the whole time. He always carries a kendo stick with him. He's got a beer in his hand, cracks it as soon as the fucking beat drops for Enter Sandman, fucking smashes it, crushes it on his head. He's bleeding before he even gets to the ring. He does it. He drinks like 3 more beers in the crowd. He's like pouring it on people's heads. There's dudes that are grabbing his kendo stick and hitting themselves in the head with it. Like just insane. And then he wasn't a great wrestler. Like he wasn't like very good at wrestling, but he fucking best intros of all time. Like that one from that was ECW One Night Stand.
He was
dude.
12 and 27. Like, not really great.
ECW One Night Stand, the Enter Sandman's entrance was fucking. That's probably one of the best intros of all time.
Speaking of wrestling, do you know why there's no St. Charles open mic tonight?
Are they
Yeah.
doing wrestling?
They have Kane there.
Oh,
Apparently.
fucking Glenn Jacobs,
Yeah.
the former mayor of.
Yeah.
Wherever
He's doing
the
a
Knoxville,
motivational
Tennessee.
talk about cryptocurrency.
No, he's not.
Dude, I'm pretty sure Ron got him. No, I was there talking to Kevin.
The
this
Kane
weekend.
coin.
Yeah, Kane coin.
He's gonna do a pump and dump at St. Charles, dude.
No, seriously, they got him. Apparently, it's a private event.
No, that's cool, dude. Kane, I saw it fucking whenever I saw him live for the first time, and he did the pyro in the ring. Whenever they put pyro like on the post, on the ring post, that shit's dope.
All right.
Was that the end of the podcast?
Yeah, I guess so.
It's over.
All right. Yeah, Andrew, you want to plug any of your socials upcoming shit? No, okay, guess not.
Upcoming
Ronaldo,
shows.
you want to plug your social media again?
Yeah,
one
follow me
time?
on Instagram at Ronaldo Sucks.
And look for him in the Velveeta room
Yeah, we're doing Wildcard Comedy at the Velveeta Room June 6th.
and doing
10
some taking some standing naps on 6th Street.
Yeah,
Yeah.
be hanging out.
Yeah, Bree, you got anything? You got a shitload of stuff coming up.
Yeah, you can follow me at Munich Comedy everywhere. I do the TikTok. I do all the things. Follow DJ's World Comedy. I produce shows there. There's shows all the time. We have a bunch this weekend.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for Ronaldo and Andrew and Bree for coming on. We'll see you next week. Bye. Bye.